welcome to a sad episode of Justen versus Justen.
Yes,
I'm Justen with an E. I mean, this is sad, but I'm Justen with an E.
And I am sad, Justen with an I.
He's sad face. Well, we're here today to talk about the end of our childhood.
Yeah, it's the end of definitely the 80s.
Yeah, everything that we loved as a child, they have just gutted, pulled it apart.
Yeah,
they either remake it as crap, or they just get rid of it.
It's definitely been remade as crap. That's for certain. Yeah,
it definitely does suck.
Wow, 2 seconds. Thanks.
Yes.
New record.
Well, we're here to talk about the ending of Toys R Us.
That's right. The closing of, you said 800 stores?
All 800 U.S. stores they're planning on closing.
My friends Jim and Joanna are going to be out of job. Harry, all those guys.
It's sad, and they're moving quick on it. That's the bad. I read that they're hoping to do it in 2 weeks to get them all closed.
This is their slow time of the year, so I can understand that. Like right after Easter, I was just in one the other day.
Yeah, they're gonna have this. They already filed the paperwork in court today for the liquidation sales.
Wow.
So it is truly the end of an era. They couldn't find a buyer.
It's funny too because I remember that happened with KB Toys, and KB Toys went out. It used to be in every mall had a KB Toys. It used to be a thing called the mall, kids. So
it was a building,
and they had Toy Works, and Toy Works was like the hot spot in town. Like you can go there looking for your pink Power Ranger or your X-Men figures, whatever. But I mean, Toys R Us was always the GOAT. The greatest of all time.
When KB Toys closed, I wasn't really sad because
they were
overpriced.
Yeah,
they were overpriced crap.
That was like the grandma store where you go and buy like a last minute gift.
It was never like the store like you went and browsed. Like you just kind of looked around and you just went, yeah, I'm good.
You felt like a king going through Toys R Us. It's like if you wanted to play with a ball, you took a ball. You're like, hey mom, look, and she's like, oh look, I'll throw it back. It's like you had time. You ride the bikes around. You get on a scooter. You rip it out of the package, and they didn't care.
And the great thing was Toys R Us grew with us as adults because as you go back now, and I've been to plenty of them now. I got the 2 kids. We go back.
Yeah, and
absolutely. They go to the little kids section. Mm-hmm. I'm over in the big kids section where they got the Star Wars figures.
And you're looking at like that Predator figure.
Yeah, exactly. And all the cool stuff that I'm like, ooh,
like the huge ass Lion-O that they have.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah, the amazing stuff that they have, and it's
what's funny though? They never really did much with their video game section. It was always garbage.
Yeah, the video games were always garbage.
I remember going back to like Nintendo. It's like, oh wow, they've got 6 copies of Track and Field here. It's like
that Track and Field game for Nintendo is not worth a crap ton.
No, it's like, oh, do you guys sell the Power Pad? No. It's like,
man, I love that Power Pad. You got down.
Yeah, you just cheat on it. Yeah.
But no, it's sad that it's the end of an era in our lives.
What do you think? What do you think was the best thing you ever got at a Toys R Us? I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say mine is probably gonna be some sort of Nerf gun.
We think too much alike because I was gonna say I think mine was a pump action Nerf gun that had the rotating barrel. And I totally thought I was Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting the Predator every time I and it even made like a big hollow thump sound when you shot it. It was great. Shot those round balls, and this was back too when toys actually hurt. So I shot, and I was like, and you got a bruise. And
see, that was when Nerf balls, you could take them and you could put them inside of containers of Sunny D, and then jump on them and they would shoot. So I would set traps in the yard and they're not when I was fighting the Predator.
It's not nowadays where they're nice and soft. These ones actually had some hardness to them.
Oh, definitely. Like you could choke on it. Like you could die by choking on them.
Yeah, if you got one in the eye, all of a sudden you had to wear an eye patch to school the next day.
That actually happened to a friend of mine. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it was. I'd have to say, that was probably one of the greatest things. And even now, when I go back, they have a great Nerf section still.
They did, yeah. I mean, the stuff like that. This one that I went close by here was not great. Like the selection's obviously gone down. Yeah. It seems like they're not. And they have like tons of puzzles.
Puzzles and board games.
But come on, man, no one wants that crap.
Yeah.
I've got great memories of taking my kids here and like taking pictures of them like sitting in the little cars and all that are like for like the overprivileged kids that get. You know, it's like
the $900 Hot Wheel.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like I could never afford one of those as a kid. And it's like, and honestly, there's like this slim window in which that would even work for a kid. It's like, oh, I'm 8 now, I can't fit in it. Oh, good thing we got it for you when you were 6.
Yeah,
good job. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it'll be sad when it finally closes.
Yeah.
I'll probably go shed a tear as I dig through their liquidation sale.
Yeah, you think you're gonna get some stuff?
Oh, I'm sure I'll hit it up to see what it looks like.
I was looking, they had some Legos I was thinking about getting, but I'm not really like a Lego guy, so I'm like, if they're 50% off, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll go hit it up to see what's going on. I'll probably look for more statues and things like that.
I saw a Ninja Turtle Technodrome that was kind of cool. And that aforementioned giant Lion-O.
They had the full Captain America shield, too.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool.
And the Thor hammer. I might have to see if I can get
I couldn't lift it.
But don't.
Yeah.
Well, so, yeah.
They love that on Asgard. So Rodney Dangerfield is telling jokes on Asgard. He's like, hey, what's going on here? This Loki guy. I don't trust him, I tell you.
This can't be the king.
This guy. Have you seen his sister? Yes. Rodney. Yes, that's right. The home of Rodney Dangerfield in Asgard.
I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see anything with Rodney Dangerfield.
The ghost of Rodney Dangerfield.
Did they ever do a movie with Rodney Dangerfield and Robin Williams? Must have been exhausting. Oh, look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey. Oh, man. That'd be just...
Well, you gotta think of that Caddyshack. That was kind of like that.
Yeah. Caddyshack.
Chevy Chase,
Bill Murray. There's one
Rodney
scene,
Dangerfield.
I think, with Bill Murray and Rodney Dangerfield. There's only like one scene.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know... And I think that was also the last time that Chevy Chase was seen together with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And it's funny, too, because I was thinking about this. We were talking about Little Shop of Horrors. There's one scene in all of film that I'm aware of that has Steve Martin and Bill Murray in it. And that's in Little Shop of Horrors when he's the dentist. And it's an amazing scene.
Yeah, probably. I think you're right there.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's like,
I can't think of anything going off the top of my head.
Lightning can't strike twice, apparently.
Can't.
Like Toys R Us.
It struck them hard.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very sad.
I'm gonna go put my quarter in the little Jeffrey thing and sit and just let it go like this one last time.
They're gonna tie Jeffrey up, put a bullet in his head, and call it a day.
Yeah, I feel that's the most humane way to go.
I'm gonna say they probably lost.
They should probably take the person out of the costume though.
I'm gonna say they lost most of their money sponsoring that giraffe being born.
Oh, was that a thing?
Yeah, well, man, everybody kept watching the giraffe on camera, and it had little Jeffrey in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
You could have saved some money there, Toys R Us, because I'm sure you shelled out a pretty penny for that.
Yeah, pretty much. Or, they're all things.
Yeah. Well,
and, this means Babies R Us and all that crap is going too, right?
I don't know if Babies R Us is going.
Oh, that's the worst.
No, nobody ever buys anything from there, but
overpriced baby clothes. Nah.
Baby clothes.
It's terrible. Furniture that's not your taste. You go in there and they're like, "Oh, what? You didn't want lime green furniture?" It's like, what?
$900 for a breast pump? I will pump your breast for free, madam.
That one hit kind of close to home. For both of us. Oh. To you.
Cheers to the mics.
Yes. The Toys R Us, I'm definitely going to go probably this weekend or something like that, walk around and see what they have, maybe pick up some Pops. Like I said, look at the Legos. Christmas is coming.
Coming early.
Very early.
It's my birthday coming up soon, so if you hit up a Toys R Us, feel free to pick me up a gift.
Remember, I'm looking for a Lego pirate ship. So, but with Toys R Us closing, we can finally maybe fill up these the Pops and get some new ones.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I got some upstairs. I've just been lazy. I haven't been taking them out.
Well, guys, sad news. We just wanted to tell you about this.
We just want to touch real quick and share our sadness.
Yeah.
As our childhood is dragged through the streets and beaten to death.